Hi, I am Ma'am PC, and if you want to learn more about basics of accounting, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and click the notification bell to get updated for our upcoming videos. Mwah! Alright, so ang tatalakayin ko ngayon sa video na to ay kung paano ginagawa yung first step sa accounting cycle. So before that, isa-isahin muna natin kung ano-ano ba yung steps sa accounting cycle. And it started with identifying and analyzing business transaction. And then followed by journalizing, posting to ledger, trial balance, adjusting entries, worksheet, financial statements, closing entry, post-closing trial balance, reversing entry, and kapag umulit na yung accounting period, balik kay identifying. So, ang i-discuss ko ngayon ay kung paano ba gawin yung identifying and analyzing business transaction, which is very critical and pinaka-importante, I guess. Kasi kapag nagkamali ka, identifying pa lang, first step pa lang, mali na yung lahat ng kasunod. So, lagi niyo tatandaan yan. So, ang ituturo ko sa inyo ay ilang mga strategies, techniques kung paano ina-identify at ina-analyze ang isang business transaction. Let's have a recap first about the accounting equation. We all know na ang accounting equation is asset equals liability plus owner's equity. Wherein, pag sinabi nating asset, ito yung what the business owned or mga pagmamayari ng business. Liability, owed by the business or mga utang ng business. And owner's equity, these are the residual claim, yung mga puhunan ng business at kinita ng business. And meron din naman mga contra equity, mga nagpapababa sa value ng equity. And those are drawing. Kapag nag-withdraw ng cash or asset sa business, bumababa ang equity or value ng business. And also expenses. Kapag nagbayad tayo ng mga bayarin, bumababa yung mga pagmamayari ng business kasi nababawasan yung pera natin. And then, meron din namang positive, which is yung capital. Kapag nagkaroon ng additional investment, nadadagdagan yung value ng business or yung owner's equity ng business. Also, kapag kumita, income, kapag kumita yung business, nadadagdagan yung owner's equity ng business. And there are rules of debit and credit. So, meron tayong rule number 1. For every value received, sa lahat daw ng natatanggap natin, there is always a value parted with. So, merong nawawala sa atin kasi meron tayong binibigay every time na makaka-receive tayo. So, ganun sa accounting, it's a matter of give and take. Rule number 2, the value received, yung natanggap daw natin, and the value parted with, yung binigay natin or yung nawala sa atin, are always equal. Ibig sabihin, kung ang na-receive natin ay 500 pesos, dapat ang ibibigay natin is worth 500 pesos din. And vice versa. Kapag nagbigay tayo ng worth 500 pesos, kailangan yung ma-receive natin worth 500 pesos din. And rule number 3, the value received and the values parted with are measurable in monetary unit. So, dapat meron siyang currency. Peso, dollar, euro, yen, and kung ano pa mang currency yun. Always keep in mind na mahalaga po ang currency kasi ang 1 peso ay hindi katumbas ng $1. Noon pa yon. Pero ang exchange rate natin ay laging nagpapalit. So, hindi na sila pantay-pantay. Kaya importante na yung mga financial information natin always expressed in monetary unit. So, to summarize, first rule of debit and credit is give and take. For every value received, there is always a value parted with. Kapag meron tayo natanggap, meron tayo ibibigay. Kapag bibinigay tayo, meron tayo matatanggap. And it should always be equal kung ano man yung binigay at natanggap natin. And expressed in monetary unit. So, first step sa accounting cycle, identifying and analyzing business transaction. So, dito muna tayo sa mga business transaction that involves owner's investment, owner's withdrawal, and cash acquisition of assets. But, before ko to simulan, make sure na kabisado nyo na kung ano-ano yung account under asset, kung ano-ano yung account under liability, and kung ano-anong account yung under ng owner's equity. Alright. So, as an example, let's let's take G Car Wash. And ito yung mga transactions niya for the month of March 2020. Okay, so number 1, which stands for March 1. So, ang transaction natin, Miss G invests cash 900,000 pesos. So, keep in mind na kapag binigyan ka ng transaction and you have to identify or analyze the transaction, mayroon tayong dalawang tanong. First question is, what are the accounts involved? And may note ako dyan, at least 2. So, hindi pwedeng isa lang. Kasi according kanina sa rules and debit and credit natin, for every value received, kapag may natanggap ka, kailangan meron kang ibibigay. So, dapat at least dalawa yung account na involved. Isang na-receive at isang ibinigay. So, dito tayo sa accounts na involved. So, sabi ko sa inyo, di ba, every time na makikita nyo yung word na invest, invested, investment, deposit, deposited, basta yung personal na pera ni business owner nilagay niya sa business, that's investment. So, ang account na involved doon automatically is capital. And to record the capital, sabi ko doon sa nauna kong video, which is yung major accounts, kapag nag-record tayo ng capital, surname ni owner, kung wala yung surname, yung first name, kung wala pa din, doon pa lang natin gagamitin yung owner, capital. Pero may binigay dito na first name, which is G. So, ang i-record natin is G, capital. And yung capital, it is under owner's equity. Kaya nilagay natin doon sa column ng owner's equity. So, another question, yung para ma-determine natin or ma-identify natin yung second account na involved, ano ba yung in-invest niya? Di ba cash? So, saan ba kabilang ang cash? Asset, liability, or owner's equity? Di ba dito siya sa asset? Now, we're done with the first question, which is yung what are the accounts involved. So, kung wala nang iba pang accounts na involved, okay na yan. Second question. So, what is the effect? When I say what is the effect, dalawa lang yan. Increase or decrease. Tumaas or bumaba. At magkano. So, dito muna tayo kay G Capital. Noong nag-invest ng cash si business owner doon sa business, anong nangyari sa capital or puhunan ng business? Tumaas ba siya or bumaba? Di ba tumaas? Kasi nadagdagan ng cash, nadagdagan ng puhunan yung business. Magkano? 900,000 pesos. So, yung cash naman ng business, tumaas ba siya or bumaba? Siyempre, tumaas. Kasi yun yung in-invest ng owner. Nagdagdag ng cash si owner doon sa business. Magkano? 900,000 pesos din. So, to check, let's see kung balance ba sila. Di ba asset equals liability plus owner's equity? So, total ng asset natin is 900,000 pesos equals total ng liability is 0 plus owner's equity natin, ang total niya is 900,000 pesos. Let's see kung balance. So, ang total ng asset ay 900,000 pesos equals 0 plus 900,000 pesos is 900,000 pesos. So, kung doon yung makikita na balance yung total assets at yung total liability and the owner's equity. So, kapag ganyan, ibig sabihin yung computation mo is correct. But it doesn't necessarily mean na yung buong analyzation at identification process na ginawa mo ay tama. Somehow tama siya. Yung computation. So, kapag na-balance yan, malapit ka sa realidad na tama yung ginawa mo. But, hindi niya ma-assure na yung buong analyzation process mo ay tama. Kasi maaaring sa asset, ang nilagay mo dyan ay, let's say, accounts receivable, hindi cash. Magbabalance yan sa computation. Pero mali yung account na nilagay mo. So, somehow, meron kang makikitang liwanag na tama yung ginawa mo kapag nag-balance siya. But, again, hindi ito assurance na yung buong process na ginawa mo ay tama. Next, number 2. So, Miss G invests furniture, 20,000 pesos. So, sa business, hindi lang cash ang pwedeng i-invest. Pwede ring furniture, pwede ring equipment, or kung ano pang other assets. So, first question, what are the accounts involved? So, sabi ko kapag nakita nyo yung word na invest, investment, invested, deposited, deposit. So, ang isang account dyan, matic, capital. So, dahil pangalan niya ay G Capital. And then, another account. At least 2 kasi. So, okay na yung first account natin. Yung pangalawa, ano ba yung in-invest niya? Diba? Furniture. So, saan ba kabilang ang furniture? Sa asset, liability, or owner's equity? So, kabilang siya sa asset. And i-record natin siya as furniture and fixtures. May other account pa ba na involved? Wala na. Then, next question, what is the effect? Sa owner's equity or capital ng business, tumaas ba siya or bumaba nung nag-invest si owner ng furniture? Siyempre, tumaas siya. By how much? By worth 20,000 pesos of furniture. So, yung asset ng business or yung pagmamayari ng business, nag-increase ba siya or nag-decrease? Nag-increase, tumaas kasi nadagdagan yung furniture ng business. By worth 20,000 pesos. So, check natin kung balance. By the way, for the analysis, the furniture and fixtures increases the asset of the business, kaya siya increase or positive. And since this is an investment of the owner, capital of the owner increases correspondingly. So let's check and balance. Total asset is 20,000 pesos. Total liability is 0. Total owner's equity is 20,000 pesos. Balance ba siya? Total asset is 20,000 pesos. Total liability and owner's equity is also 20,000 pesos. So, balance. Number 3. Miss G withdrew 25,000 pesos cash for personal use. So, di ba, sabi ko dun sa previous video, kapag withdrawal, ibig sabihin, pagmamayari ng business or maaaring pera ng business, kinuha ni business owner, ginamit sa personal use. So, this is asset of the business transferred to personal use of the owner. So, first question, what are the accounts involved? Kapag nakita nyo yung word na withdraw, automatically ito ay drawing. So, ganun din, katulad kay capital, kapag ni-record natin siya, surname first muna, comma, drawing. So, kapag wala yung surname, let's go for the first name, which is yung G. So, G, comma, drawing. Then, okay na yung first account. Second account. Ano ba yung withdraw niya? Di ba cash? Saan ang cash? Asset, liability, owner's equity. So, this is under asset. Now, next question. What is the effect and how much? Sa owner's equity ng business, kapag nag-withdraw ng cash, so, halimbawa may business ka, kumuha ka ng cash sa business mo. Ibig sabihin, nag-withdraw ka ng cash sa business mo. Anong nangyari sa puhunan ng business? Tumaas ba siya or bumaba? Siyempre, bumaba. Kasi, kumuha ka ng pera, tin-transfer mo for personal use. Magkano? 25,000 pesos. Bakit po siya may parentheses? It signifies negative or ibig sabihin nabawasan. Then, yung asset ng business, particularly yung cash, tumaas ba siya or bumaba? Siyempre, bumaba din kasi kinuha mo nga. Dinala mo sa personal na account mo. So, magkano yung binaba niya? 25,000 pesos. May parenthesis din kasi nag-decrease. So, let's check kung balance. Total asset natin is negative 25,000 pesos. Total liability is 0. Total owner's equity ay negative 25,000 pesos. So, ang balance natin, total asset is negative 25,000 pesos equals 0 plus negative 25,000 pesos is negative 25,000 pesos. Balance. Number 4, purchase supplies. Yan, bumili ka ng supplies worth 4,000 cash. First question, what are the accounts involved? So, kapag bumili ka ng supplies, syempre, supplies ang involved na account. Ano ba yung pinambili mo? Cash. So, yung cash natin is under asset. Ano pa yung isang account na involved? Diba supplies? So, saan ang supplies? Asset, liability, owner's equity. Correct, asset. Next question, what is the effect and magkano? Ano ang naging effect sa asset nung bumili ka ng supplies? Nabawasan kasi pinambili mo ng supplies. Magkano? Negative 4,000 pesos. May parenthesis siya kasi negative, nag-decrease kasi. Yung supplies ng business, tumaas ba siya or bumaba? Siyempre, nadagdagan kasi nga bumili ka ng supplies. So, positive na yung 4,000 pesos ng supplies. So, let's check kung balance. So, negative 4,000 pesos plus positive 4,000 pesos equals total ng liability 0, owner's equity 0. So, I have typographical error lang dito. Dapat yung 4,000 pesos ng cash naka-parenthesis pa rin. So, ang balance natin, negative plus positive. Kapag same amount, it will be equal to 0. Then, liability plus owner's equity 0. Balance. Next, number 5. Miss G refunded 1,000 pesos for returning damaged supplies bought for cash. So, di ba sa previous transaction, bumili siya ng supplies. Now, you found out, halimbawa ikaw si Miss G, you found out na yung worth 1,000 pesos ng supplies na binili mo ay may damage. Siyempre, tayo as mamimili, isusoli natin yon. So, nung sinoli mo, upon return, nakapag-refund ka ng 1,000 pesos. Ibig sabihin, binalik yung 1,000 pesos mo, ikaw naman, binalik mo yung supplies kung saan mo man siya binili. So, what are the accounts involved? Ano ba yung sinoli mo? Ano yung binigay mo? At ano yung natanggap mo? So, di ba yung natanggap mo is cash, which is yung refund mo. Ano naman yung binigay mo? Give and take, di ba? Ano yung binigay mo? Supplies. So, yun yung dalawang account na involved, which are cash, kung ano yung na-receive, and supplies, kung ano yung binigay. Then, what is the effect and how much? Anong naging epekto sa cash mo nung naka-receive ka ng refund? Nadagdagan. Magkano? 1,000 pesos. Yung supplies mo, anong nangyari? Noong nagsoli ka ng supplies, nabawasan. Worth negative 1,000 pesos. Ganun lang ang pag-identify. Kailangan mo lang ng matinding critical thinking and common sense. So, tingnan natin kung balance. Negative 1,000 pesos plus positive 1,000 pesos equals total ng liability 0, total ng owner's equity 0. Sa balance naman, negative plus positive, pag same amount, it will be equal to 0 equals to total liability and owner's equity 0 ulit. Number 6, okay, purchase equipment. Bumili ka ng equipment worth 100,000 pesos in cash. First question, what are the accounts involved? Dalawa dapat. Ano yung binili mo? Equipment. Ano yung pinambili mo? Cash. So, equipment and cash belongs to the category of asset. So, what is the effect and how much? Sa cash ng business, tumaas ba siya or bumaba nung bumili ka ng equipment? Siyempre, bumaba. Kasi yun yung pinambayad mo. Magkano? Negative 100,000 pesos. Equipment ng business, tumaas ba siya or bumaba? Tumaas, nadagdagan kasi yung equipment ng business dahil bumili ka. So, positive 100,000 pesos. Let's check kung balance. So, sa asset natin, we have a summary of negative 100,000 pesos and positive 100,000 pesos. Total liability and owner's equity is 0. So, negative plus positive, same amount 0, equals to total liability and owner's equity 0, balance. Number 7, Miss G deposited additional 500,000 pesos cash in the business. Nandun yung word na deposited. So, sabi ko sa inyo, kapag nandun yung word na deposited, deposit, investment, invested, invest, ang account na involved, automatically, unang-una ay capital. And then, ano ba yung in-invest niya? Cash. So, yun yung dalawang account na involved. Cash and G capital. What is the effect and how much? Sa cash ng business, nung nag-deposit ka ng 500,000 pesos, tumaas ba siya or bumaba? Tumaas ang cash ng business, worth 500,000 pesos. Well, yung capital ng business, tumaas din, worth 500,000 pesos. Let's check kung balance. Total asset is 500,000 pesos equals total liability is 0. Total owner's equity is 500,000 pesos. Balance, total asset is 500,000 pesos equals total liability and owner's equity, 500,000 pesos, balance. Number 8, Miss G, withdraw. Ayan, nakita niyo naman yung word na withdraw. 2,000 worth of supplies for personal use. So, hindi lang pala cash ang pwedeng i-withdraw, kundi pati other asset like supplies, furniture, equipment. So, what are the accounts involved? So, we have supplies, kung ano yung withdraw, and dahil nandun yung word na withdraw, G drawing. What happened to supplies? Increase or decrease? Bumaba. Nabawasan kasi yung supply kasi tinransfer siya for personal use. How much? Negative 2,000 pesos. So, yung drawing, anong effect niya sa equity ng business? Decrease din. How much? 200,000 pesos. So, let's check the total and balance of these major accounts. Total asset, negative 2,000 pesos plus total liability, 0. Owner's equity, negative 2,000 pesos. Ang balance natin, both negative 2,000 pesos. Now, let's proceed to the effect of income earned, yung kinita natin, and payment of expenses, yung mga binayaran natin na bayarin or expenses. Number 9, rendered services for 5,000 cash. Pag sinabi natin rendered services, di ba ang title nito, G-Car Wash? So, ang pinaprovide niya na business is service. So, nag-render ka daw ng service. Pag sinabi nag-render ng service, nagbenta ka ng serbisyo. Nag-provide ka ng service kapalit ng cash. Or tinatawag natin na service income. What are the accounts involved? Nung mag-render ka ng service, naka-receive ka ng cash. Now, ano ba yung cash na yun sa point of view mo as business owner? So, ito yung tinatawag nating service income. Kasi yan yung tawag sa kinita mo for rendering service. And service income is under the category of owner's equity. So, what is the effect and how much? Sa cash ng business, nung mag-render ka ng service, tapos binayaran ka ng cash, anong nangyari sa cash ng business? Nag-increase. Kasi binayaran ka, kumita ka ng cash worth 5,000 pesos. Sa income or kinita ng business, increase or decrease? That's increase. Worth 500,000 pesos. So, let's check kung balance ba siya. Total asset is 5,000. Total liability, 0. Total owner's equity is 5,000. And the balances are both 5,000 pesos equal. Number 10, rendered 2,000 pesos services on credit. So, nandiyan naman, meron tayong keyword na credit, on credit. Pag sinabing on credit, utang. Halimbawa, kung car wash yan, tapos ako yung client mo, nag-render ka sa akin ng service worth 2,000 pesos. Tapos nagkataon, naiwan ko pala yung wallet ko. So, sabi ko, tsaka ko nilang bayaran mga next week. So, ibig sabihin, hindi ka naka-receive ng cash. Ang na-receive mo ay patawad. Yan. Ang na-receive mo ay paumanhin. So, ibig sabihin, yung client mo or customer mo, mayroon siyang utang sa'yo. So, ang account na involved, imbis na cash, it is accounts receivable. Pag sinabi nating accounts receivable, again, ito yung pautang mo sa client or customer mo. Ibig sabihin, di ba, receivable. Ibig sabihin, kailangan may ma-receive ka mula doon sa client or customer mo. And the other account involved, still, service income. Kasi yun yung nirender mo eh. That's what you are expecting to receive, service income. So, what is the effect and how much? Accounts receivable as an asset or yung mga pautang mo sa client or customer mo, tumaas ba siya or bumaba? Siyempre, dumami. Kasi may pinautang ka na naman na customer worth 2,000 pesos. Yung kinita ng business from rendering service, nag-increase din siya worth 2,000 pesos. Let's check kung balance. Total asset is 2,000 pesos. Total liability, 0. Total owner's equity is 2,000 pesos. Balance, both 2,000 pesos equal. 11. Paid telephone bill, 1,500 pesos. So, what are the accounts involved? Ano ba ang pinambayad mo sa telephone bill? Di ba cash? Siyempre naman, ang pababayad natin dyan ay cash. So, that's the one account na involved. Ano yung pangalawa? Kapag sinabi nating bill, telephone bill, electric bill, water bill, internet bill, that's utilities. So, dahil bayarin yan, nabayaran na siya, ang tawag dyan ay utilities expense. So, first account na involved is asset, which is particularly cash. And then yung utilities expense yan siya kabilang. Correct, owner's equity. So, what is the effect? Sa cash ng business, tumaas ba siya or bumaba nung nagbayad ka ng telephone bill? Siyempre, bumaba kasi pinambayad mo. That's worth negative 1,500 pesos. Utilities expense. Itong mga bayarin na to, ano ba ang epekto niya sa puhunan or equity ng business? Siyempre, pinapababa niya yung equity ng business. Kaya decrease. So, keep in mind na ang expense ay contra asset. Ibig sabihin, negative ang epekto niya sa value ng business. So, negative 1,500 pesos. Check natin yung mga balances. Total assets, 1,500 pesos negative. Total liability is 0. Total owner's equity is negative 1,500. Then, total assets is 1,500. Total liability and owner's equity is also 1,500 balance. That's all, and thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you for appreciating my videos. Thank you so much, Lance Mendoza, for editing my videos. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe dito sa YouTube channel ko. At mag-leave na rin kayo ng comments para ma-recognize natin yung mga concerns nyo and appreciation nyo. Thank you so much, and God bless everyone!